Only affiliates such as myself in California are penalized. Every other state can operate just as they want to. So I have to compete against them, and these merchants stop working with me. So their intention is to get the sales tax. The reality is they're going to hurt small businesses. We were calling it a small business tax.
The affiliate nexus tax is not the answer. It's going to keep revenues out of California rather than bring sales tax revenues into California.
We can say with a high degree of certainty that if the affiliate tax nexus legislation goes through, out-of-state retailers are going to terminate their relationships with affiliates.
And that would just kill the business.
So overall, it will be bad for the state of California and bad for small businesses.
A mistake. A well-intentioned mistake, but a mistake.
There are 200,000 affiliates in the U.S. and 25,000 in California. It's got the largest concentration of affiliates.
In 2009, affiliate marketers earned $1.4 billion and paid $124 million in state income tax.
It is one of the only growing industries in this economy. As a matter of fact, between 2008 and 2009, the advertising industry as a whole declined 18%, but affiliate advertising actually grew 1%. If the California Nexus tax comes to fruition, it will claim that affiliate ads establish Nexus for out-of-state merchants, meaning that those out-of-state merchants actually have a physical presence in the state, requiring those out-of-state merchants to collect sales tax from purchases made from consumers in California. However, affiliates just place ads on their website. Affiliates do not sell, they do not exchange any money from the consumer, they don't even know who the consumer is usually. So they do not fit any definition of nexus, and therefore really should not obligate out-of-state merchants from having to collect sales tax.
So here's the kind of ad that we're talking about. It's an affiliate ad, and I click on that. It takes me to the other person's website, and then can fill in the form. And if I fill in the form and click submit, that goes, that information goes to them, and that's the time that we get paid. Now here's the problem with that. That is on their website. I don't have anything to do with that, but the legislators are claiming that this establishes a nexus between me in California and this interstate company. I don't see how that works, but that's what they're saying.
The law has been passed in New York, North Carolina, and Rhode Island, and hundreds of merchants terminated their affiliate relationships in those states. In New York, one merchant did not terminate its affiliates, but they are suing the state of New York. The affiliate nexus law did not do any benefit to North Carolina and Rhode Island. We know that for sure. They've publicly stated that they have not gained any new sales tax revenue. And as a matter of fact, they know that they've hurt small businesses. And Rhode Island is looking to repeal their ad tax law.
And if there are, 45 other states that don't have this affiliate nexus tax, they're going to work with those affiliates. They don't need us here in California. And so there are a lot of affiliates here in California who are going to go under.
We have 44 employees here in California. I think if we lost 25% of our revenues, it would have a real impact on our staff and on our business.
And I would have to let go, I don't know, maybe 20% of my workforce immediately, because that 25% of my revenue goes away. And I stop growing. I've got 15, 20 open recs right now on top of my 70 that I'm employing today. I wouldn't be able to hire any of those, and I'd probably have to lay off 20% of my workforce.
We would lose many of our top stores that we work with. That would make it so we couldn't compete with out-of-state competitors. We would lose a lot of the profit that we have, because some of our highest profit stores are out of state and would most likely terminate their relationships with us.
Roughly 25% of our revenue today comes from merchants out of the state of California, and a large percentage of those would just stop working with any website in California. It's just a goofy idea.
That in no way affects Main Street retailers, and it's not going to help their situation. The only thing that can help Main Street retailers is to get on board with trends that are happening and business models that are happening, and that means embracing the internet, because that is how people shop right now. And it's only 8% of business right now, but it's growing, and by joining up with affiliates, they could actually grow their business.
I would say to the legislature and to the governor that while I understand they have a nearly impossible job ahead of them trying to balance the budget, the affiliate Nexus tax actually will not help the budget.
By instituting an affiliate Nexus tax will far undershadow the income taxes they're going to lose. It's not a good idea.
On paper, it looks like it's there and they can get millions of dollars from these out-of-state retailers. The out-of-state retailers are in the driver's seat on this. They will simply sever their relationships with affiliates, thus no revenue will be collected. It's not going to generate what they expect.
Please don't pass the California Nexus tax. I think that it would put my business at a great disadvantage. I think that I would most likely have to lay off employees, which would lead to decreased employment tax, income tax, and increased unemployment. And I think that very likely I would face a fire sale and have to sell to an out-of-state business.
So that would be my request to the legislators and to the governor to look more into this, because there's a lot more to it than just bringing in the small amount of money that they think they're going to get.
Please consider the unintended consequences of the affiliate Nexus tax. It does not help the state gain any additional revenue, and it has a tremendously detrimental effect on 25,000 small businesses in California.